So you wanted to get started in setting a page number and Word from a specific pages, not all of them. So I'm going to show you how to do this process in a very easy way. The first thing to do is to focus for the key concept. The secret to this whole process is something called a section break. By default, Microsoft Word treats your entire document as one big section. To have different formatting, like unique pages numbering, you need to divide your document into separate sections. Our goal is to create a new section right where you want our numbering to begin. So first, you want to go here into the Word element. Let's say, for example, to click into the left corner, we have the Word. I'm going to be using Word Online so we can all have access to all of the actual tools and we don't have to focus a lot in that. So here I'm going to go for this template so we can have this just as an example and we can just use them to check out my actual breaks and all of those. So as you can see, we have one specific page already been created. So what I'm going to be doing here is just to create an actual new page. Now we have 3 different pages. So scroll to the page right before what you wanted your page numbering to start. So for example, let's go for my page number 2, which in this case should be appearing in here, right? So I'm going to go all to the end, which is appears in here. Now I'm going to place the cursor at the very bottom of the page at the end of the last line of my text. I'm going to try to put this a little bit down. As you can see that there is no line here. So I'm going to just stick around here and then go to the layout element that it should be appearing right over here. So what I'm going to be doing here is to try to change, and under the you should choose the option that says next page, which is like a skipped part. You might not see a change right away, but you have just created a new section. To confirm, you can double click into the footer area and open the footer area just to see the section number 1. In my case, I think it's not available yet, so I'm going to try to disable and enable this once again. Now as you can see, here appears that element, which in this case is now been working in the. So I'm going to include that right into the left section, and you can see that automatically it appears, but it appears into all the pages. So I don't want this number of pages appears into all my pages and only into one. So I'm going to try to go into the third element, and let's say that I click in here and I just type the word 2. This is going to add this specific 2 into this specific element. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is to try to only appear this into this specific. With this being said, it only appears into past. That means only the number 1, number 3, and number 5. You wanted to try to find the link to previous elements in order to delete that link so you no longer see it. Other solution that you can do is to just go directly to the second page, for example, try into insert. And what I wanted to do is just to type the actual number, which it won't be appearing into any kind of my document. Or something else that I can do is to type into the upper side of the insert. And what I can do is to just type one specific text or one image if I wanted to, for example, like a table, like a drawing, markers, or an actual new commentary. In this case, I want to add it, so I'm going to stick around with only this specific number. Check out my document in the end and see that it actually appears here. This is specific number, but it no longer appear the other numbers. But in this case, if you want to insert all of them, when I click in here it should be appearing my footers. And the footers will need it to be unlinked from all the pages if you wanted to make changes, for example. The section might start with a page number 3 or 4, but we want to start at number 1. So with the footer editor still open, go back to the insert page number and select format page number. So when I click into insert pages, here are all my pages steps. So all of them should be appearing in here, and you can see how it actually appears there. So when you check out here those elements and select the format page number, for example right here, The new section would be needed to be start at and make sure the box needs to one that says number 1. To finish, just simply scroll back to the first section, double click to the page number in the footer and delete it. Because you unlinked it, the sections will not be affected to the new numbering. Or so, that's what we have done in the first element. You can see the first page has no text, and we can do this manually, for example. That's an actual easy solution, guys. If you have any questions, you can leave it down below in the comment section. Don't forget to disable and unlink the pages, so this won't be appearing into all of the pages. So there you have it. Hopefully this was very useful for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.